3 دروس يا ريتني تعلمتهم بوقت أبكر من حياتي، لأن الحمد لله أول ما بلشت طبقهم تغيرت حياتي رأسا على عقب. وهول الدروس ال3 على بساطتهم إذا بتفهم سرهم جيدا بإذن الله بتختصر سنين من التجارب من عمرك. هيدول الدروس رح نسمعهم بهيدا الفيديو مباشرة من ناس برع كل واحد منهم بمجاله وصار ناجح جدا، وهول الدروس رح نبلش فيهم حالا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، أخوكم محمد عيتاني. الدرس الأول: عيش حياتك بدون أي خوف.
Oh no, fear is everything. Yeah, like if there was one concept that I would suggest to people to take a daily confrontation with is fear. The problem with fear is that it lies. Right? So fear tells you, hey, you know, if you say that to that girl, she's going to know she has you, you know, and she'll never really be attracted to you if she knows how much you attracted to her. Don't say that. No, how we get her is when she walks by, ignore her.
Right, it's a swoop.
You know, it's like
pop it on your shoulder.
Fear tells you dumb shit like that, right? You know, so for me, the daily confrontation with fear has become a real practice for me since about three years ago. I went skydiving in Dubai, right? And skydiving is a really interesting confront with fear, right? So I gotta stand up. I'm sorry, I gotta stand up. All right, so. All your friends, what happens, you go out, I dropped my thing. Yeah. So what happens is you go out the night before and you take a drink with your friends and somebody says, yeah, we should go skydiving tomorrow. And you go, yeah, we'll go skydiving tomorrow, yeah, and you go, yeah, and everybody goes, yeah, right? And you go home and you by yourself, you're like, Right, you're like, well, I mean, they was drunk too. Right, so maybe they not, maybe, I mean, we don't have to go, we don't have to do it. So then that night you're laying in your bed and you just keep, and you're terrified, you keep imagining over and over again jumping out of an airplane and you can't figure out why you would do that, right? And you're laying there and you have the worst night's sleep of your life, but you still have the hope that your friends were drunk, right? So you wake up the next day and you go, down and you say where you were going to meet and everybody's there. You're like, oh, shit. All right, cool. Right? So you get in the van and you don't know that your friends had the same night that you had because they're pretending like they didn't. They're like, yeah, man, my uncle's a Navy SEAL and, this is going to be great. I've been looking forward to this. And you're like, oh, my God. And your stomach is terrible. You can't eat and everything, but you don't want to be the only punk who doesn't jump out of this airplane. So you get there and then you have this safety brief. And you're standing there and the guys will tell you, well, if the chute doesn't open, what's going to happen is why the hell, what could happen? That the chute wouldn't open, right? So you do a thing, and what you do is your first jump, you're attached to a guy who is going, he's going to walk you out. So you go and you get there and there's an airplane and nobody's stopping. Everybody's still going. So you get onto the airplane and you're sitting there and it's extra because you're sitting on some dude's lap, some stranger. You're sitting on his lap and it's like, you get trying to make small talk. Yeah, man. So you be jumping with people all the time, huh? Right? So, and then you just want to make sure, you got kids, right? You got people you need to see, right? You just want to make sure he's serious, right? So you get in there. So everything's normal. So you fly and you go up to 14,000 feet and you notice there's a light. It's red and it's yellow and green, right? So right now the light's red. So then you start thinking at some point the light's going to go green, but you don't know what's going to happen, right? And you wait and it goes yellow and the light goes green and somebody opens the door and in that moment you realize you've never been in a freaking airplane with the door open. Right? Terror. Oh, sorry, I'm spitting. Oh, sorry. No, terror, 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 right? So you go, and then, you know, if you were smart, you sat in the back so you don't go first, right? And then people start going out of the airplane. And you go, and the guy walks you up to the end of the thing, and you're standing, and your toes are on the edge, and you're looking out down to death. And they say, on 3. And they say, 1, 2. And he pushes you on 2 because people grab on 3, right? Right? And you go, and you fall out of the airplane, and in 1 second, you realize that it's the most blissful experience of your life. You're flying, right? It doesn't feel like falling, right? It's like you actually are kind of held a little bit by the wind, and then you start falling, and there's zero fear. You realize that the point of maximum danger is the point of minimum fear. It's bliss. It's bliss, and you're flying, right? And you're doing that, and then 20 seconds, 25 seconds, 40 seconds, and you have enough time to just kind of be like, oh, shit, that's that building. I like that one. Oh, you can see the ocean. Right? You start doing all of that, and the lesson for me was, why were you scared in your bed the night before? What do you need that fear for? Just don't go. Why are you scared in your bed 16 hours before you jump? Why are you scared in the car? Why could you not enjoy breakfast? What did you need that? The fear is fear of what? You're nowhere even near the airplane. Everything up to the stepping out, there's actually no reason to be scared. It only just ruins your day. You don't have to jump. And then in that moment, all of a sudden, where you should be terrified is the most blissful experience of your life. And God placed the best things in life on the other side of terror. On the other side of your maximum fear are all of the best things in life. You know.
الثاني حول النقمة إلى نعمة.
بحكي قصة واحدة بسريعة بهمني، هذه كتير بفتخر فيها. أنا في مكتبي من أهم الصور عندي صورتي وأنا لابس جاكيت خيطته أمي لي من حرام. ما كان عندنا فلوس نشتري جاكيت، وجاء الشتاء فوزعوا علينا الأونر وحرامات صوف، وأمي مش خياطة إنما خيطت شيء يشبه الجاكيت. أسوأ منظر مش ممكن تتخيليه، وأنا حاطط الصورة وأعتز فيها. لما كنت اروح على الصف اول مره شافوني صاروا يضحكوا علي الطلبه انه شو لابس. قلت لهم انتم بتضحكوا، كانوا غيرانين مني لاني انا لابس احرام بدفيني، انتم لابسين جاكيت منظر بس. وين انتم وين انا؟ انا حاسس بالدفى لاني قاعد في حرام، انتم بس مسخره جاكيتتكم، لذلك غيرانين مني. فمره ثانيه كنت بالصف، رحت على الصف على صيدا، وانا كنت امشي ساعتين كل يوم وارجع ساعتين.
يعني ما كان في سياره، ما كان في وسيله نقل،
ما فيش معي فلس ادفعه. وانا كل حياتي كانت مجانا دراسه، كلها بمنحه، لاني كنت مضطر ان اكون الاول حتى احصل على منحه. حتى بتذكر قصه لما انتقلنا الى بيروت بعد الدراسه الابتدائيه، ما فيش ثانوي، فانتقلنا الى بيروت. رحت على المقاصد، كان محمد سلام اللي هو عمه
لا تمام سلام رئيس الحكومة اللبنانية،
كان رئيسها. رحت على اسجل، فسجلت، قال لي الفلوس، قلت له ما عندي. قال لي ليش ضيعت وقتنا؟ مزع لي وراء، قال لي انت بدك تدرس ببلاش يعني؟ قلت له لا بدي منحة. قال لي ما بنعطي منحة، بس بعد ما تنجح وتثبت انك تستاهل منحة بنعطيك. قلت له طب انا بدي اعطوني فرصة. قال لي ما بنقدر، الله معك. ورحت دقيت على بيته بالليل، لا بعرف ولا بيعرفني. قالوا له في شاب برا، ولد صغير بده يحكي معك. قال لي نعم يا ابني. قلت له انا جاي اطلب كفالتك. قال لي كيف يعني؟ قلت له رحت اسجل، قالوا لي ما بصير، لازم اثبت اني متفوق. قال لي طيب شو اعمل لك؟ قلت له كفلني لفصل واحد ان اكون الاول في كل المواد، مش الاول بشكل عام. اذا لم اكن الاول في الفصل الاول في كل ماده انا الاول، اطردني. شو خسرت؟ واحد طالب قاعد فصل مجانا، ما هو كرسي موجود. قال لي لهالدرجة متأكد؟ قلت له لا مش متأكد، مضطر، لأنه ما عندي حل تاني إلا أن أكون هكذا، فأنا مضطر، فبما أني مضطر لازم أعملها. والله طلع ورقة وقال على كفالتي لفصل واحد شرط أن يكون الأول في كل المواد. قال لي كتب الأول، قلت له لا اكتب في كل المواد.
حتى في الجامعة الأمريكية؟
في الجامعة الأمريكية نفس القصة. الأونروا أعلنت عن جائزة واحدة، عن منحة واحدة على أن يكون صاحبها الفائز بها الأول على لبنان. طب هذا بتسميه نقمة؟ هي نعمة. أني كنت مضطرا أن أكون الأول حتى أخذ المنحة، هذه نعمة من ربي. فأنا حياتي كلها النقمة فيها كانت نعمة لي.
يعني الفقر كان برأيك نعمة مش نقمة؟
ما في شيء اسمه فقر، ولا في غني وفقير. الفقر، أغنى غني قد يكون أفقر إنسان، لأنه لا عايش سعيد ولا بيعرف نعمة الغنى، ولا أنه عنده أخلاق اللي تجعله يعيش مبسوط. الغنى غنى نفسي.
الدرس الثالث: حدد اتجاهك وهدفك الكبير في الحياة.
Imagine we're standing in a big empty room, right? And we're standing in one corner and I give you a simple instruction. I want you to go to that corner in a straight line, right? Off you go, no big deal, right? Without telling you, I slip a chair in front of you. What do? You go around the chair. Now you just disobeyed what I told you to do. I told you to go to that corner straight line. But this is the amazing things about human beings, which is when we're given a clear destination, we use our own creativity and our own sense of innovation and our own problem-solving abilities to overcome obstacles to get to the destination. In other words, the destination is more important than the route, right? We are flexible about the route. We are obsessed with the destination. Reset. We're standing in the corner together and I give you a simple instruction. Go somewhere in this room in a straight line. And you say to me, well, where do you want me to go? I'm like, I don't know. You're smart, figure it out. Go in a straight line. And so you pick a point and you start walking. And without telling you, I put a chair in front of you. And what do? You come to a grinding halt. And I say, what did you stop for? You go, well, you put a chair in front of me. Or you'll make a sudden turn and go in another direction, right? And this is the problem. It's the same obstacle. The difference is when you have a clear destination, the obstacles become easy to overcome. When you don't have a clear destination, you keep coming to a grinding halt. And what we do in our companies is we're counting the steps we're taking along the route, but we're never looking at the destination.
إذا أنت متكل على الله وراسم هدف كبير بحياتك، قررت إنه هالهدف مش رح تزيح عنه لو شو ما صار، حتى لو واجهت صعوبات أنت مصمم إنك رح تتخطاها، لأنه قررت إنه نظرتك للأمور دايما رح تكون إيجابية، ورح تحول أي نقمة إلى نعمة، ورح تكفي حياتك بدون أي خوف. صدقني ما في أي شيء رح يوقف بطريقك لتحقق اللي أنت بتحلم فيه بإذن الله. شو هو أكتر شيء أثر فيك بهيدا الفيديو؟ اترك لي انطباعك بالتعليق، وأنا بإذن الله رح أتواصل معك بخانة التعليقات. إذا عجبكم هيدا الفيديو ما تنسونا من صالح دعائكم، واعملوا شير إذا ممكن تشوفوا أي حدا من معارفكم ممكن يستفيد من هيدا الفيديو. من هلأ للفيديو القادم أنا بشوفكم وبقلكم سلام.